We've got Headliners Part 2 dropping in Madden 23 tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m. East Coast time, 7:30 a.m. West Coast time. Let's hop into the cards, starting off with the 82s. Not going to show the high golds. JOK, 81 speed, right outside linebacker. These 82s aren't going to matter that much. Most of them are not going to make your team. There are a few. There's a fullback that I do like, Jared Goff. Can't really see anybody using Jared Goff, but Lions team, I think maybe he's the best quarterback for that. Danico Autry left end, 82, 75 speed, 81 power move, 81 black shed. Not the worst. Asante Samuel Jr. Hopefully we see Asante Samuel Sr. in the game, but 82 speed, 78 press, a little bit low, but he hits that 80 zone coverage, 80 man coverage combination. Reggie Gilham, this is kind of the card I was talking about. Fullback with 80 speed, a little bit of a budget option if you don't have that Larry Zonka or Kyle Juszczyk for whatever's in, or the Mike Allstott. Cody Whitehair, a left guard, only a few stats under that 80 mark, 79 strength, 79 pass block, and 76 run block footwork. Here are the 86 heroes. Lane Johnson, I can't really see the built-on abilities that well. The image is blurry, at least on my screen. 86 overall right tackle. I wish we got a left tackle because I got that Abraham Lucas, Rook Premier, and Cap. Lane Johnson. Corey Littleton, this was a card art change we saw. He had Raiders card art last week in the leagues. Got the updated card art changed yesterday via Mutt Leaks. People thought it was going to be a new reward. No, it's just Corey Littleton's updated card art. His cards, though, not very good. 80 speed, not great in terms of pass rushing or zone coverage. Eddie Jackson, I do know that is mid-zone KO on his pre-built on ability. 83 speed isn't the best, but good all-around stats. 85 zone, 82 man. A safety more that can play that man coverage. Tyler Shatley with post-up. This is going to be interesting because I don't know how post-up last year with centers wasn't that good. I run post-up on both my right guard and my left guard. Tyler Shatley, I will be picking up for my squad. I've been saving that center position for that card. Javonte Williams, really underrated card, 84 speed, 87 trucking, 85 break tackle. And I don't know exactly what the built-on ability is. Bruise, I don't know exactly the running back abilities. I've never put abilities to my running back, so I don't know. Jevon Holland, here's one of the two champions, 89 overall. Zone archetype, 88 speed, 89 zone coverage. This card is amazing. That is deep out zone KO. All around, maybe the best safety in the game. He also is 6'1", so he's got a little bit of height. And then the other champion, Justin Jefferson, also with 88 speed. 89 deep route running, 88 medium route running, and 87 short route running. If you can get those route runnings up to 90 with strat cards, he will hit those thresholds. It's mid-zone in elite, I want to say. Justin Jefferson, an amazing card. We also got some details on how to get some more Headliners XP. We have 30 new solo challenges, so you get that, it's like a 120 mark, a 140 mark, a 160 mark in terms of stars to get XP. There's some other little ones like get interceptions in solo battle games, complete 10 headliner sets, play a game with 20 headliners in your lineup, just little things. Fortunately, it doesn't look like we're getting a new house rules. There are new house rules objectives, but we're not going to get that new house rules refresh where I was hoping there'd be another reward for 20 wins to get a BND player, but we're not. At least on Good Morning Madden, they didn't say we're getting it, so it doesn't seem like we're getting a new house rules or refreshed of last week's house rules. If you're curious if the 86 overall BND player you get from levels as well as 20 wins and house rules goes into sets, they do. The only thing you need to do is actually click on the card to add them to the sets. If you go into sets, it will not show up as a 86 overall hero ready to be added. You have to go click on the card individually. Even though the card says no sets on the card, it goes in. I use the first one for the Legarius Sneed set, and then I have my other Donald Parham saved for the 86 set or the 89 set. I'm going to do probably both JJ and Jevon Holland. Another thing too, the 86 overall Part 1 heroes should go into the 89 overall champion Part 2 players, JJ and Holland. So if you do not want those 86 overall heroes from Part 2 for whatever reason they don't fit your team, I only want Tyler Shatley and Javonte Williams. I would suggest going out and buying some 86 overall headliner players right now. You can probably get them for 57, 58K. Not too bad of a deal because they will go into the sets. I don't see a reason why all of last year and years prior, Part 1 players go into Part 2 just based on the overall. So if you don't want any of the Part 2 86 overall heroes, because remember, the cards you put into the set, you get back as BND. So I want Javonte, I want Tyler Shatley. I'm going to have to go buy 2 of those players and then buy 3 of the other players. And well, I want to spend the cheapest coins on the other 386s, and those are going to be the Part 1 heroes. Training wise, how is this going to affect the market? Because we got no LTDs, which I didn't think we were going to get LTDs as it was, but I did invest some training late last night. I was buying 83s under 14K and some 84s under 21,000 coins. Not a ton. I bought probably 300 to 400K worth of, and I do think training still goes up a little bit because Jevon Holland and JJ are very, very good, and I expect those 86 overall Part 2 heroes to go for a little bit more than those Part 1 heroes. So I do think training rises a little bit. Right now, you can see in terms of if we want to track from day to day, 84 overalls, lazy selling are 26K right now or 27K. 85s going for around 38, and then 83 overalls are lazy selling for 17k. Probably each of those cards are going to jump up 1 to 2,000 coins. And if you bought in the unfiltered price and you sell if you bought down on the filtered prices and you're selling at the unfiltered prices combined with a little raise of training, we should be making 4 to 5k per card. I do plan on selling it though before Saturday, so I'm probably going to sell all my training either Thursday night or Friday afternoon. And the last thing I wanted to talk about when it comes to market effects is Randy Moss, because JJ is now the fastest receiver in the game. Randy Moss was tied with Tyreek Hill. Randy Moss right now is at 350. He was around like 370 earlier today, so he's dropped a little bit. And you could probably expect him to get panic sold, so you might want to go pick up Randy Moss because I don't think he'll be any cheaper than he is right now. But that Vikings theme team does get a little bit scary, so maybe people are going to switch it. I'm sure Throne will drop a video. Vikings theme team, Randy Moss and JJ with 90 speed or whatever, and Randy Moss will go back up in price. So if I were buying Randy Moss, I already have him on my team, but if I were buying Randy Moss, I would actually look to buy him today. I just don't think a lot of the panic selling, I don't think he gets any cheaper over the weekend. But that's all for this video. Headliners part 2. Not too much, no LTDs, no new house rules. I'm not that interested in the new XP because I'm already level 18 because my shit was bugged. But that's Headliners part 2. You can expect a coin making or the unsung hero method tomorrow, and then no money spent episode 4 on Friday. Comment if you have any questions, like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and until next time, peace.